Hello everyone, I recently hit 100,000 gamer score, so that means it's time for me to update what games are good for achievements. This list will be entirely from 60k to 100k, so make sure to watch my last video on this because I won't be repeating any games, at least for the most part. This will consist of free games, cheap games, Game Pass games, but a fair warning, if a game is on Game Pass, that means there's something seriously wrong with it that makes people not want to buy it. So I'm going to be saying which games I recommend you play and games that I recommend you never touch, because there's a lot of terrible games on this list. I'm also updating this in the middle of my Pokemon Omega Ruby Let's Play, so if you want to watch me play Pokemon and struggle to read, feel free to check that out. I'll put a card or something. Anyway, let's get into the list. First up, I just finished playing this, Human Fall Flat. This game is easy for achievements, a lot of good achievements, but the physics in this game are awful, and it's a puzzle game. And like most puzzle games, they're easy for achievements. And all the achievements are from title updates, so you can get about 2,000 gamer score if you really dedicated yourself. I played for a couple hours, got 560 gamer score. Now Slime Rancher. This is also on Game Pass, just like Human Fall Flat. There's not really anything wrong with this game. I don't know why it's on Game Pass. I guess people never heard of it. I never heard of it, but 640 gamer score. It's actually really fun. I've been playing it a lot, so I recommend it. It might take you a bit of time, but you can get pretty much all the gamer score if you really play it. Next is Saints Row the Third Remastered. Everything I say about this game also applies to the original, which I also own. But this game, super easy, super fun. I love it. I got it on sale for like $20. It comes with all the DLC, and you can get just about all of them. The only reason I don't have all of them is because there's a few really grindy ones, which I just haven't gotten around to doing. I hope to get around to them sometime. Halo Master Chief Collection. This was in my last video, but if you watch that, you can see I'm up about 900 gamer score, because I've been playing it, and the more you play it, the more you unlock, and it's on Game Pass, so playing it doesn't hurt. Plus it's Halo. Who doesn't like Halo? Full Throttle Remastered. This should take you 2 hours with a guide. For some reason, a few of the achievements just flat out didn't unlock for me. I don't know why. They just wouldn't unlock. So that's the only reason why it's not complete. Same thing for this game. These both are point and click games. They'll take you about the same amount of time. But for this game, Day of the Tentacle Remastered, I cannot find a good guide for it. Every guide is always missing something that's crucial to the story or crucial to getting certain achievements, and they just don't show it. And I don't know why. Marvel's Avengers. Last time I said this game won't go on sale anytime soon. I was wrong. This game is on sale like every other week. I recommend picking it up. It's not bad. Could be better of a game, but it's easy for achievements. You just play through the game, you'll unlock achievements. It's pretty fun. Batman Arkham Knight. Now, I believe this applies to all the Arkham games, but this game is easy for achievements. You just play through the game. That's it. And the story is really good. The gameplay is pretty good. But there are some puzzles in the game that might drive you mad. I assume this also applies to all the other Arkham games. I haven't played them yet because I'm waiting for them to go on sale, because I'm cheap. But this game, highly recommend. Undertale, recently added to Game Pass. By the way, Batman's also on Game Pass. This game was recently added. The only downside is I don't find this game fun. Everyone loves this game and talks so much about it, and I get there's a lot of memes that come from this game, but I personally am bored with this game. But it can be an easy completion if you really play it. World of Warships. This game is kind of fun, but it gets repetitive really fast. It's a free-to-play game. No worries there. I played for a couple days and got some achievements. There's a bunch of achievements I almost have, but I'm just so bored of the game now. Honestly, it starts to get really repetitive, but if you really grind it out, you can get a lot of the achievements. Borderlands 2. I went through all the Borderlands games and got a bunch of the achievements that I didn't have last time, so this has more gamer score. I really recommend these games. They're amazing. Let's not talk about the movie. Need for Speed. These games are on EA Play or Game Pass, whichever you prefer, I say. Need for Speed Rivals should be a good game for getting achievements, but it crashes 9 out of 10 times when you try loading it up, and I don't know why that is. So until they fix this, which they probably won't because this game is from 2013, I maybe just not play it. Maybe try it, maybe it won't crash for you, but Who knows? World of Tanks, same thing as World of Warships, but I only played it for about 30 minutes and ended up getting a buttload of achievements just for playing. So just download it, play a few games, see how many you get. Can't hurt, it's free. So SpongeBob, Battle for Bikini Bottom, Rehydrated. I will always recommend this game because super easy, take you about 12 hours at most of gameplay, and all you got to do is get 100% game completion and you get all the achievements. I actually have a let's play of this that I will leave a card for, where I play through the game and get all the achievements. I play through the game and 100% complete it, so you can follow along if you want. Rogue Company, I think I said I was going to complete it, but I never did. But it's free to play, it's kind of like Rainbow Six Siege, kind of. So if that's something you like, might as well play it. These Doom games, the classic Doom games, they are, personally, I don't find them very fun, but they're all on Game Pass, at least that I'm aware of, thanks to Microsoft buying Bethesda and ZeniMax, but they're pretty easy for achievements. I personally find these games boring, but I know a lot of people who love these games. So if you love these games, super easy for achievements. This game should be Need for Speed 2015, I think is the year. This game should be easy achievements, but they do so much stuff wrong with the game that make it a huge turnoff. I'm not going to get into details, just read the reviews and they'll pretty much explain all the reasons why you should never play this game. But if you want to give it a try, go ahead, it's on EA Play. Same with Need for Speed Payback. This game infuriates me. This has so much potential, but it is one of the faster games for achievements. I've never completed it, like I didn't complete the story or anything, I'm like halfway through it. I only have a few hours playtime, but this game is also on EA Play and it's really good for achievements. Not fun though, I hated it. Need for Speed Heat though, took them a decade, but they finally made a good Need for Speed game. This game is the longest for achievements, but it is the funnest. It's actually fun, and out of all the games for Need for Speed, I have the most achievements out of this one because I played it a lot. So I highly recommend this game. It's on EA Play, so knock yourself out. Dirt 5 is another game that should be an easy completion, but I'm missing a lot of Gamerscore because the game is like glitched for me or something. It's every time I try to do one event, there's an achievement for getting all the events done. I've done all of them except for one. And every time I do that event, it crashes. My game crashes. Not just the game, the whole console crashes. It frustrates me. It's on Game Pass though. As you can see, there's a huge reason why people don't buy the game, because it's completely broken. But you can get a good nearly 700 Gamerscore. Can't hurt. Warface Breakout. This game was free with gold. Actually, uploading this might still be available. But this game, kind of grindy. I'm not a fan of those CSGO type games. Not really. But this game, if you have fun with it, you can grind out like all the achievements. So, Wreckfest. I don't know why they added this to Game Pass. This game is like perfect. The only achievement I don't have for this game is for winning 20 multiplayer games, which is nearly impossible unless you have a friend to boost with, which I don't. I don't have a friend to boost with, so I don't have the achievement. But other than that, it'll take you like 15 hours and you should get all the achievements. And it's super fun. And this game actually introduced me to a new band called Cyan Kicks, I think. Really good band. Dirt 4. Unfortunately, this was removed off Game Pass recently, but if it goes on sale and you want to buy it or it ever returns to Game Pass, it's a really good game and it's really fun, easy for achievements. There's a few achievements that I just don't have because I didn't feel like grinding out for them because the game was leaving Game Pass. The Walking Dead complete first season. After hours of troubleshooting and dozens of attempts, I finally got this game to work. Finally. There's only one achievement I don't have, and that's completely based on RNG, and I don't feel like grinding out the whole chapter over and over again to get the achievement. This game I think is on Game Pass. Should take you 12 hours, maybe. So, really good. Stranger Things 3 the game. This is based off of Season 3 of Stranger Things. It's kind of like an RPG. Okay, so this game is good and fun for like the first 400 Gamerscore, but everything after that makes you want to pull your hair out. It's such a terrible game. It's like they put a lot of effort into it in the first half of the game, and then the back half of the game, they just decided to not care about the quality of the game. It's terrible. Play it at your own risk. Minecraft, obviously, going to be a good game for achievements, and it's never going to leave Game Pass because Microsoft owns it. Dead Island Definitive Edition. This game is great. Super fun. And for an older game, it has really good graphics. You can buy this game and its sequel down here for like $6 on sale. and it goes on sale all the time, and it's pretty good for achievements, but not as good as Riptide, the sequel. I have almost all of them. There's a few I don't have. I think there's a couple co-op achievements and a couple other achievements that are really grindy that I just don't have, but I have almost all of them. 880 gamer score, totally worth it. I don't care what people say. People say this game sucks. I don't care, it's a good game. Fallout 76. Now I know it has a bad history, but it's really not that bad. It's, for an MMORPG, it's good, and I played a lot of MMORPGs. They're awful. So for an MMORPG, this game is really good, and it's pretty good for achievements, and they fixed all the bugs, like mission bugs and glitches that made it so you didn't unlock certain achievements, so we can get those now, so might as well play it. The Walking Dead Michonne, this game is boring, but it'll only take you 4 hours at most, so I powered through it and got all the achievements. Was it worth it? Maybe. Pix Arc. This is like a Minecraft Arc game. There's a free trial you can download and use console commands to get all the achievements, so I didn't even buy this game. It's not a good game. It's really not, and it's really buggy and laggy. But if you can power through that for an hour, you can get all the achievements. But you're going to want to look up a guide, for sure. The Gardens Between, interesting game. With a guide, it'll take you about 2 hours. Without a guide, it might take you 2 weeks. It's a puzzle game, like a really hard one. Definitely worth it. It's on Game Pass. So is Tourist. People say this is a really good game, but it's really not. There's so many complaints I have about this game. Like, one achievement requires you to perfectly play the drums without missing a single note, but the drum buttons and the drum sound are not on beat with each other. So it makes it really difficult to do that achievement, but I did get it eventually. So you might as well play this game. I don't know, kind of sucks. Titanfall 2, on the other hand, I played through the campaign once. It'll take you like 6 hours, but I got over 600 gamer score from that, just from playing the campaign. There's a bunch of collectibles and stuff you can get too, and a couple missable achievements, and which I don't have, but I just played through. I might go back in another day and get them, like in the future. It's on EA Play, and it's actually a really good game. Superland, this should be a good game for achievements, but it's a puzzle game. And unfortunately, there are no good guides. Every guide for this game is awful. Sorry if you've made a guide and you're watching this, but it's awful. Donut County, on the other hand, I did this without a guide. I didn't need a guide for this. Super easy, it'll take you about 2 to 3 hours, and it's actually pretty fun. Tell me why. I went back through and completed this game. There's a couple achievements I don't have for pretty much playing through the game multiple times, because I don't want to sit through that disaster of a game again, but easy for achievements, might as well play it. And I think it's on Game Pass. I think it was a Game Pass release, which means I don't think it will ever leave Game Pass. Sure, why not play it? Call of the Sea. This game is easy. With a guide, it'll take you about 3 hours. The story is actually really good too. But there is 2 achievements I'm missing, and that's tied to 1 note I do not have collected. And I followed 2 different guides verbatim, and they just won't unlock for me. I think it's a glitch in the game, because a lot of people are having the same problem. Maybe we're all just collectively missing something. I don't know. But definitely worth the play. It's on Game Pass. Little Nightmares was free with gold in January. With a guide, it'll take you 2 hours, and you can get just about all the achievements. The Little Acre, with a guide, it'll take you an hour and a half. Super easy. Kind of a boring and cringy game, but it's pretty easy. There is a speedrunning achievement though, which you aren't likely to miss, but you could totally miss. So be aware of that. What Remains of Edith Finch? I might let's play this game. Who knows? This is a fun game. Also has a really good story, so I highly recommend it. These are all on Game Pass, by the way. Yeah, super easy. Might as well play it. Bleeding Edge was, I think, a Game Pass release, so it'll always be on Game Pass. It's pretty much like Smite. It's Smite mixed with Overwatch. It'll take you about 12-15 hours, maybe a little bit more, depending on how good you are at the game. Kind of grindy. Not really. It's fun-ish. Easy completion, though, so no big deal there. Injustice 2 is on Game Pass. I'm personally not a fan of these, side-scroll fighter games, Mortal Kombat type games, but Injustice is one of my favorite comic book. It is my favorite comic book storyline of all time. So the story in this game is pretty much based off of it, and it sticks pretty true to the story. But other than that, I don't really find it a very fun game. Easy though for a bunch of gamer score, or kind of a small handful, so play it if you will. Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. I got this game on sale for $5. Easy completion, but it will take you 16 hours maybe. One thing to note though, if you do plan on getting this game is extremely buggy, and it might drive you mad. But if you can get around the bugs, like I did, it should be an easy completion. So knock yourself out. There is DLC, which I did not buy, but if you want to buy that, you can. Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, the special edition, so it comes with all the DLC. Super easy. Well, I wouldn't say easy. It can be hard-ish, but it's super fun, and you might as well play it. It's on Game Pass, and I think it will stay on Game Pass because it's Bethesda. So go play it. There's really no negative thing about this game. Play it for yourself and find out. That's all I can really say. The Sims 4, this game is kind of hit or miss. It's on Game Pass. You can just download a bunch of towns or whatever and get all the achievements, but there are some things you have to do within those downloads, and those just for some reason never worked for me. I don't know. So I don't have all the achievements, but it should take you a few hours. These Plants vs. Zombies games are all good for about 300 Gamerscore, but after that it becomes a mindless grind. I don't know. They're on Game Pass, so knock yourself out. Planet Coaster. Download the game, go into the workshop, download one roller coaster. You'll have to look up which one it is though. Test it. It'll take you 5 minutes, and you'll get 330 Gamerscore, like that. Rec Room will take you about 5 minutes, 700 Gamerscore. Super easy. And this one's a free-to-play game. Planet Coaster's on Game Pass, by the way. This one's free to play, I think. This game is kind of like VR chat, in a way. I went into the hub area, and there's a circle of like 20 people all shouting Muñeño. I just didn't bother them. Some weird Muñeño cult going on, but knock yourself out. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. This game was fun. I was not expecting to have fun with this game, but it is fun. I tried playing this game, but this game just hurt my eyes. Mirror's Edge Catalyst though, really fun, easy 400 Gamerscore. Skate 3 EA Play, just like Mirror's Edge Catalyst. It's fun, it'll take you some time, but you can get a handful of achievements. This game is goated, so please play it. If you haven't played it, you must play it. There's no, I don't want to play it. No, you will play it. Anyway, Saints Row. This is pretty much every Saints Row game, by the way. Play through it, do some of the achievements. It won't take you that long. You can get a 650 Gamerscore. This was free with gold, I think. Control is supposed to be good for achievements, but there's one boss fight that I cannot beat, and it's pretty early on, so I just gave up. I hate boss fights. Battlefield Hardline, super fun. This was the only Battlefield game I enjoyed, and the Battlefield community thinks this is the worst game. I must not be a fan of Battlefield then, but Hardline is actually really fun and pretty easy for achievements. Ark Survival Evolved. This game is actually pretty fun. But it does have console commands where you can get pretty much all the achievements, like I did. I don't have all of them, but I have most of them. Pre-sequel, Borderlands. I went back through here and got all, like, most of the achievements, just like with Borderlands 2. So there's that. Golf with Your Friends, Game Pass. Pretty easy for achievements. There are some really grindy ones, but if you can grind them and find a good guide, you can get this to completion easy. But I cannot find a good guide. So, Borderlands 3, I'm waiting for the season pass. I'm waiting for all the DLC to come out and for the season pass to become cheaper, but I will be buying that, the season pass and all the DLC to get all the DLC achievements. But until then, this is staying at 800. I did go through here and get more of the achievements for Borderlands Game of the Year, Primal, Far Cry 4, and I completed Far Cry 3. This game is actually pretty easy to complete, and all these Far Cry games will be they go on sale a lot for really cheap. It won't hurt to pick them up. They're really, really fun. They're one of my favorite game series. Subnautica. This game is not very fun, but it has console commands. It'll take you less than an hour. It took me 49 minutes, I think, to be exact. I timed myself. So easy achievements. And I think this game is still on Game Pass, but I might be mistaken. I think it is. Descenders. This game is easy for about 500 Gamerscore. The rest are really hard. Not really grindy, but hard. If you want a challenge, then play this game. Slay Away Camp Butcher's Cut. This game is easy for achievements. The only reason I don't have it completed is because all the achievements I don't have are from buying stuff from the shop, which you get from coins from completing levels. And the only way to get them is to play the same levels like 1,000 times. Like, not kidding. A lot of people have this game completed. I think there might be a coin glitch you can do. I couldn't find one, but it seems like people wanted to spend weeks just grinding out coins for this game to complete it, which is something that I won't do. One Leaves. This game is interesting. It's really easy. It'll take you like an hour to get 800. The only achievement I don't have is for pretty much winning the race 20 times, which will take you first you have to study like the game to figure out which path will make you win each time, and do it over and over again, and it'll take you about 3 hours, which I don't feel like doing. I might go back one day, but this game is free though. This game though, read the reviews. Please read the reviews for this game. You will laugh. They are so funny. I actually have a video where I went through and read them. If you want to watch it, the reviews are pretty funny. Totally worth reading, by the way. Anyway. Fractured Minds. I played this game the second I uploaded the last video. It will take you 30 minutes. Easy completion. There's like 10 achievements, super easy. And I think that is the end of everything. Here's a little preview of some of the other games I played. This video ended up being longer than I expected, but you know what? It's fine. I think I will be doing an update video every 25,000 gamer score instead of 50,000, because I'm already at 30 minutes of recording, and I kind of want to make the video shorter. So instead, I'll be doing an update every 25,000 gamer score instead of 50,000. Hopefully you made it this far. If you did, comment Muñeño. Feel free to check out some of my Let's Plays to keep you entertained until then. Hopefully I have a good list for you next time. This list was pretty good. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.